Okay, so all of the beings joining live and all the beings that are listening to this in a future moment, come on in, come on. So thank you so much for showing up today. We are here to pray and to hold ceremony in a very, very pivotal moment on Earth. And we all know that there have been some raging weather in the last while. And we know that a lot of this has been, human manipulated, but this is a part of a very large conversation. And so when this idea came about to hold this ceremony, I got to spend some time in meditation and really feel into the energies that are desired, that are needed to be felt in this moment. And just by the grace of everything divine, we are joined here today by Machu and Uni. They are incredible sound healers that I have gotten the extreme pleasure of working with in the past. And as I was saying before, these beings, all of these extreme experiences in California with these fires has been a very deep part of their journey in the last while. So I'm going to invite him to speak. But just a little bit of background on the energies that we're going to be bringing through today. When it was first brought to my awareness that the ceremony wanted to come through to assist in equalizing the weather on the planet, it was very clear to me that it was not, that we were not just going to get together and meditate on a specific thing, like rain coming, for example, because this is a much wider issue that we're dealing with. And even if we could bring water there and to drench these fires, even if we could do that, we as a humanity must be contemplating certain energies and certain things, because these fires, even if they are from weather manipulation technology, they're still an expression of this imbalance that we have on the planet and how humanity relates to our planet. And so as I was connecting in with Gaia, with the earth last night, feeling into the ceremony, the energies that came through were actually this extreme anguish and sadness. And I myself have driven through those lands in the western United States the last couple of months, and when I was driving through them, it felt like almost like the land did not want the fires to be put out, because in a way she was expressing. And I know that's really difficult for us to hear, because I understand that humans and animals are really suffering. And so while I really want to equalize that situation, I need to bring through the energies that are really going to actually create a shift so that these extreme weather does not continue, because that energy of imbalance needs to be expressed some way. And so if we just quench these fires, then it's going to express in a different way unless we really address the imbalance underneath. And so I just want to tune us into that field of our relationship with the earth, our relationship with our mother. And if you are someone that lives in alignment with her and lives in reverence and lives in love and lives in connection, even if you exhibit and embody that to the utmost extent, try to reach your consciousness out into the collective. Try to experience the relationship and the connection between all of humanity and the earth. And here we come to feel just a massive pool of emotion, and I invite you to go in that. And in that, we realize that we simply cannot go on in that frequency that humanity currently lives in its relationship with the earth. And so here we recognize then that the medicine frequency, the healing frequency of that pain, of that separation, is actually to fill that space with appreciation, to pour this cosmic love that we feel for our Mother Earth, tuning into her beauty, her magnificence, her ecological genius. It is only when we remember what it is we have to lose that we will really begin to fight for what we have. The current way that humanity interacts with the earth is sick, it's broken, it can no longer go on. And this sickness that has infiltrated every person on the planet. And so when we feel ourselves, when we feel this field, this collective field that we're building, we fill it with this deep love that we have for life itself. And we begin to transmute the collective guilt and shame we might feel for treating life in the way that we do, for treating our mother in the way that we do. And here we take responsibility for that energy, which empowers us with the capability to heal. So filling our hearts with grace, filling our hearts with reverence for beauty, for life, filling our body with regard for the animals, for the trees, connecting our heart to the aliveness of the elemental worlds of this planet, allowing that love, allowing that magic to penetrate the levels of our body and our subconscious, which live in separation, which live in that sickness. And here we're able to soothe that anger, that rage, that discomfort that our planet is expressing for us. when we go to meditate on our connection, on our humanity's connection with the earth. And as if we can come into complete humility, into gentle innocence, even if we were just ignorant or just were careless or just even didn't know, we send our apologies to Earth as one humanity. We send our love letter to her, our appreciation. And in this innocence, we ask for forgiveness, not in guilt, not in shame, but in the simple recognition of our gratitude for her and for all the moments that we forget that. Allow our presence and our unity to represent all of humanity. As we vow to do our best to restore our sacred connection to her, to remember that deeply in all moments of our aliveness that would not be possible without her. And so in this moment, we give thanks to all that we have, to all the beautiful moments we have lived in our life, to all the music and art that exist in the world, for all the wonders that we have created with her. We give thanks to her for all the lessons, all the growth, all the experiences, the water, the oxygen, the food,
transmission or a story.
You want to tell it through the digital?
I've got this microphone.
And I'm loud.
Sure.
It was said long ago in the shamanic peoples of the biggest forest, the boreal forest, the taiga, the throat-singing cultures, that the ancestors came down and they seeded our voices. And the sagut is the ancestors, the whistling, the birds. They are the ancestors speaking to us. And the kume is the ancestors in us. The wisdom keepers in us. And the katagara. Katagara is the ancestors coming back out of the earth. The wisdom that she has been holding. We use our voices, we use our breath to give her reverence, to awaken her knowledge, her motion, her earthquakes, her tides, her rains, her chlorophyll, her magic. And it's Kalagara, the tuba. This is what I'm devoted to, is being the sounds of the earth, letting them move through me and sharing them with others. And now more than ever, it seems in this time of, great existential threat and confusion, where we're led to, or suggested to be scared of each other. And in this time of great cataclysm of the fires that took out my home and many of my neighbors and beloveds as well. This is a time where we can give our reverence back to earth, be her children, be her stewards, and sing her voice. It may not be the rules to which we live by, but it is the language that she speaks, and she can speak through us. Help us to inspire each other to look out for her. Look out for all the animals, all the plants, all the waters, the air itself, the backbone of the earth, and the fires. This is a time of questioning what is right relation with fire. For 100 years or more, many in the Western United States and Australia have just been squashing out the fires, not giving fire the reverence it deserves. not letting it be its role with the land, with the earth. And now fire is striking back. So we give reverence to this fire. We acknowledge its power in humility. And we say with our voices, with our actions, we will make more space for you to be in balance, for you to be seen, revered. We will be careful with you, and we will love you. You are one element of the many that makes up this earthen reality.
So I just wanted to give our listeners a little bit of background because I know that you mentioned that, you know, you lost your home in the fire, and I don't think that people realize that this was only like a month ago.
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks!
And I actually was blessed to see Machu like a day or two after it had happened, and he was already like doing ceremony. Like when I walked out to meet him, he was already playing his didgeridoo and he's full on in ceremony. And so I just wanted to invite you to speak a little bit more on that, because I think that like it really inspires people, and that at this time, like that wisdom and that strength that you're really just embodying and walking with, like what is that? And you know, how do you find it?
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, a little backstory. I'm not from California. From a mix of Wisconsin and Georgia. I had no idea what fires were all about until I moved out west about a decade ago, and it's been a process of searching for a really balanced home all my life. And here I was, like 31 years old, 33 now, and I finally found a beautiful home with beautiful people I love, and big old sustainable garden deep in the redwoods with the oaks and the manzanitas and the ocean right there, and the Santa Cruz Mountains, and a big promise towards sustainability. And one of my last real safe havens, being everything I've been through with 2 near-death experiences, breaking my neck last summer and shattering my wrist, and experiencing the loss of a family and disconnection from my little one, and this land, this place was my safe haven during all this pain and all this lessons and learning and graduating. And we even had the rain. We had rain in the summer. We're like, whoa, it's not gonna burn. Santa Cruz isn't supposed to burn. The redwoods, they haven't burned there for 50 years. But I know better. It could happen. And then this lightning came through everywhere. We were backpacking, Uni and I were backpacking up in Shasta, and we saw this lightning, and we go, oh my God, gotta go home. There's a fire 4 miles from my house, and we're driving there, and the smoke is thicker and thicker, and by the time we get up, 1,200 feet elevation in Bonnie Dune, the smoke is so thick, you barely see, and there's no evacuation orders or anything, but I just start packing up, because I just know inside that this is real. And we slept, and we were woken up by our landmate kicking open my door at 3 a.m. in the morning saying, let's go, we gotta go now, and points to the ridge above our house, and there's glow from the flames, and it's go. And and so I knew it was going. I knew we were gonna lose our home and my shop and my last like real security. And this all happened on my most important astrological day was tattooed right here on my arm. Galactic birthday, dream spell, Mayan astrology. And yeah, I just started accepting it immediately. I mean, it's hard. I'm still moving through the grief of it. Here I am 3 weeks later. But I just knew that this was going to be a big leap of faith. So I'm leaning into it. I'm leaning into the discomfort. I'm leaning into the mystery of it. And life just got a little bit more simple in some ways and a lot more challenging in others. And, we're going to have to clean up from all of it. There's nothing left but metal and stone. And I'm really looking forward to the growth process that the grief and the transformation that will bring around losing that sacred land. And I'm looking forward to the new motions of my future. And I think many others are too, from our community and other communities affected by fire and displacement. Maybe going across the ocean with this beautiful being, child of spirit here. So it's an opportunity to look for new beginnings, to reorient oneself, to be open to opportunities, to be open to learning what it is to be resilient. And that's, I think, probably the big theme that we can all take and bolster is our resilience. We're going to have to be resilient with all the changes coming, the changes with the technological world, with the changes of this massive climate upheaval, storms, hurricanes, fires, earthquakes, tsunamis, all that. We're going to have to be super resilient. And to be resilient, we're going to have to adapt. We have to be adaptive. So here I am as just an example of how to be adaptive to try to be resilient during these crazy, opportunistic times. In the Keshalakin, I am another you, and we are family.
So blessed to be in presence with these beautiful beings. You guys feel like doing one more song?
No closing?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.